Hey Roy, I wanted to create a quick video to show you a couple things that might be happening that might help you out. So the first one is the easiest one first. So let's talk about how to change out the quiz on the quiz page. So if I go over to the left to pages and go to all pages, you're going to locate the high school practice exam test and click edit. On this page, you can either change the number out at the very end, or you can go back over to WP Pro Quiz on the left, click that, and you'll see the code for each item. So if you copy the code over on the right, short code, highlight that, choose copy, and go back. I just use my back button to get there the fastest. To the edit page, you can change that code out and update. And then if you want to see what that looks like on the page, you can actually go up to the top to view page, and you can see that it should have changed that quiz out on the main page. There are 152 questions. It's showing all those questions as an option, so it's pulling from that main test bank. If I wanted to switch that back, I just go to edit page. I swap out the 6 for the 2, which was the name of the other one. And you have to make sure each time that you're clicking the update button on the far right side. So click update, it will make the change, and then you can go to view page. And if I go down and click start quiz this time, then I can see that in this particular quiz there are only 100, and it's pulling from the 2019 high school practice exam. So it is making that switch. If I want to go back to figuring out the piece about adding quiz questions, so if I go to WP Pro Quiz and I go into the questions of the all questions practice quiz that you're working with and click the link for questions, you can go to the bottom right corner and click the double arrows to jump to the very end. I added one at the bottom that's just a test question, and I'm going to go ahead and delete that because I don't want it to be here. The only thing I can think of as to why it is not adding the questions are, first, that maybe you're trying to push enter on a keyboard instead of clicking a button, or you might be clicking the wrong button. So let's look. Let's go up to the top. I can add a question here, and I'm just going to put 2016 test as what I did before as an example. Your points, we're not putting it in categories, question required. I'm just going to type something in. I want to leave correct and incorrect options blank. Scroll all the way down. It's a single choice, and so I'll just put in some choices here, add a new answer. And then choose which one's correct. And then save. Now, it should, if you don't have a correct answer chosen, when you click save, tell you there's an error. But the only other thing I could think of is maybe it's saving it as a template, and I don't know that that's the case. But when you click save, then you should see the question was added, and you should go back up to the top. You can jump back to the overview to be able to see. And I go to the very last page. I have found that it's not ordering them in the order of the name in alphabetical or numerical order. It's ordering them by date. So they'll be in order by the date and time you put them in. So of course this one that I just added goes to the bottom, but it should hold on to those questions and add them. If you continue to have an issue with that, let me know and we can get together again and see what's going on. But that should allow you to add to the test.